So, the point of this video is, if you have not guessed, the woke wanking. The woke wanking. So, according to the Woke Content Detector Steam group. So, there's a Steam group that tells you if a game is woke. It's going to tell you, like, slightly woke, whatever. And it's going to tell you why. So, we're going to go through some of these and read off why they are woke. And let's see if some of your favorite games are on here. Find out if your faves made the list. I'm not going to talk about all of them because there's almost 1,500 of them. Let's see. Slightly Woke contains subtly pro-DEI messaging. The assistant priest is black and has a Jamaican accent despite all other NPCs being white. Oh god. They put one black person in this game. What a piece of shit. Worshippers of Cthulhu. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Let's see. Oh, this is on my wish list. So, which one is considered woke? Contains overtly pro-DEI and overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Out of place diversity. The mermaid is plus size and refers to her former lover using they, them pronouns. The noble's wealth is stolen. Okay. Sounds like I should play this game, guys. Until Dawn. Okay, I have played this game, so I can commentate on this one. Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. Prominently features a black male. Asian female couple as 2 of the 8 main characters in the games. See the full review for interracial marriage demographic data. Woke is when black and Asian people exist and they're dating. Mind you, the whole point of Until Dawn is these stupid teenagers go up to this fucking cabin and then shit goes down because there's a monster that's haunting them, and their whole situation is black person exists, Asian person exists, they date, woke. That's what you got out of the fucking game? One black dude and an Asian girl? Like, they're dying. Like, Jesus Christ. Let's keep going. Farming simulator. Okay, slightly woke. Let's read it. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. No distinction between male/female during character creation. Dude, because you're just farming. I don't think it matters. What do we think about this list so far? Do we think this list is valid? Are these games woke, bro? And obviously pause to read the other ones. I'm just reading ones that I know about. I'm not gonna read, really any games that I really never heard of or played. Oh, LA Noire is not woke, guys. Contains no woke content. So, if you don't like woke content, LA Noire is for you. These people are dumb. They've never played that game. Hellblade Son's Sacrifice. Again, what does pro-DEI messaging mean? I've played Hellblade Son's Sacrifice. The female player character is a piked warrior who takes on Norsemen and Norse gods in melee combat. There's no historical evidence of female piked warriors. Nice shirt. Thank you. So it's not historically accurate. So that means it's woke. But also, here's a crazy thing about this game, right? She literally, fights Norse gods. But your issue is that a female picked warrior is not accurate? Is not historically accurate? Neither is being able to go to the fucking underworld. But here we are. Here she is. Spoiler, guys. She ends up going to the fucking underworld to try to save her mans. And their issue is, what makes this game woke is because she's a woman. And it's not historically accurate. True. Dude, Call of Duty's woke. Oh my god. Dude, Devil May Cry is not woke. Dead Space 3 is not woke? Oh, you're so full of shit, bro. You're so full. Okay, I can definitely commentate on this one. Literally, this is how you know they've never played Dead Space, like, as a whole, because the whole fucking, like, main antagonist of the game's not even just the necromorphs. I'm gonna spoil it a little bit. Is the reason why humans are even making markers to begin with is because we've run out of energy. It's an energy crisis. The markers create energy to help sustain humanity. So then humans started making fake markers so we could have energy. That's kind of it's political. And then there's a religious cult. There's a religious cult that's like, hey, next evolution, necromorphs. We need to all die, let convergence happen so we become necromorphs. These guys don't actually play the games, and if they do, they don't understand it. Because by their standards of what woke is, Dead Space as a series is woke. Like, there's a religious fucking cult. Dead Space is woke. By their standards. I've never played the Darksiders. I do want to play them. I have played Deathloop, though, so I will commentate on this. Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. Again, I don't know what that even means. They say this a lot. I still don't know what that means. Out-of-place diversity for a 1960s-inspired setting, including multiple improbable female authority figures, one of whom is also a frontline combatant. So they're saying this is woke because there's black people in the setting. Mind you, this is set in the Dishonored universe. They have special powers. The main character can constantly get murdered and he comes back and he loops. But their issue with the game is that there's black people and there's women. So, and there's women that are in charge. So that's not realistic because of the time setting, the aesthetic that the game takes place in. So woke. These people are fucking idiots. Jeez. How dare black women do anything? Disgusting. Oh, but Deus Ex is only slightly woke. Contains subtly pro-transhumanism. Yeah, it's a fucking cyberpunk game. Duke Nukem is in it. Def not woke. Is subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Player growth revolves around augmentation. The minor NPC Shadow Child is a lesbian. She is featured in the System Rift DLC. So, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Again, the whole theme about... Thank you so much for the following. I'm funny. Oh my god, thank you. The thing about a lot of these people is if they do play video games, because a lot of people are like, oh, these people don't play games. They do play games, sadly. They just don't understand what they're playing, because the whole point... Deus Ex is cyberpunk. It's a cyberpunk video game series. And the whole point... And this is goes back to, like, Cyberpunk the game. A bunch of people complaining that you could be trans or whatever. The whole point of cyberpunk as a genre has always been transhumanism and what makes a human human. Because when you start augmentating yourself to the point of being more machine than human, what do you really define as a human, you know? Like, have you ever watched Ghost in the Shell? The whole plot, there's like subplots of like them going through and solving crimes and stuff, but the main like overarching plot is the main character and her living and dealing with her being full cyborg and questioning whether she's really a human, whether all of her memories and her feelings are really real. That's always been the talking point for cyberpunk as a genre. And to not understand that and say this is woke, like, you just don't understand the medium that you are consuming. Because cyberpunk has always had that message. Also, when you get to the point of making robots in these games, where they have emotions and stuff, what sets them apart from being human? But again, they don't understand that because they don't understand anything that they're fucking consuming, so. Oh god, Spyro's woke, guys! Jesus Christ! contains subtly pro-DEI and overtly anti-gun messaging. Bombo was renamed to Bob. Moneybags dialogue regarding spending money on flirtatious fawns has changed. Guns and bullets have been replaced. Ah! Wow, there's so many not woke games, guys. The Elder Scrolls Online contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging, features multiple minor LGBTQ plus NPCs and quests. Again, I've played a good amount of Elder Scrolls Online. There's so much fucking politics because, one, it's an MMO, but two, Elder Scrolls is like a series is like very political because a lot of it is like, especially like Skyrim shit, it's like, hey man, like, you're kind of enslaving us as people and you're racist. That's also featured in Elder Scrolls Online. Again, let us know what your favorite woke / not woke game is on this list. I would love to hear. Atomic Heart. Holy fuck. This was actually a very good game. Contains subtly pro-DEI messaging. The player character is saved by an elderly female combatant multiple times. So, mind you, okay, if you've never played Atomic Heart, there is an old lady that has a giant robot house and has a shit ton of fucking guns. It's not like she just came up and punched the enemies in the face. She just shoots them with a fucking gun. How is that fucking woke? Anyone can shoot a fucking gun. Jesus fucking Christ. These people are so stupid. A woke gaming ranking site is kind of fun. So it's actually based off of, there's a Steam, like, community that, like, ranks these, and this is just pulled from that. Dead Space. Okay, so Dead Space 3 isn't woke, but the Dead Space remake is. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus and overtly pro-DEI messaging. I don't even remember anything being LGBTQ plus in the Dead Space remake. Multiple characters have been race swapped. Jacob Temple is now bisexual. The ship's bathrooms are now gender neutral. More diverse ads. I mean, wow, a sci-fi futuristic game has just, on a ship, on a giant ship in space, has just gender neutral bathrooms. You know what else has gender neutral bathrooms? Planes. Planes have gender neutral bathrooms, guys. Don't know if you knew that. Don't be alarmed. But anyone can use the bathrooms in planes. Multiple characters have been race swapped. What characters are they talking about? I can't think of any characters they race swapped in the original, like the Dead Space remake. Okay, that guy's still Asian. Isaac's still white. His girlfriend's still fucking... She was white before and she's white now. Isaac's fucking girlfriend. Oh! Oh god. He's a black woman. Bro, that's so small and at the fucking beginning. I'm pretty sure he dies at the beginning of the game anyways. It was so fucking, like, insignificant that I forgot that this character got swapped because that's how much he doesn't fucking matter. Okay. Rip OG Johnson, your porn star stash will be... He's still black. Like, is that it? They said characters, meaning there's more than one. God. Yeah, Nicole, still a white woman. Yeah, he's still... I want to say he's Middle Eastern just from, like, his accent, but correct me if I'm wrong. Still the exact same. Terrence Klein, still a white man. He just now looks like he has hair now. I think he had hair before, but... Isaac Clarke, still a white man. Wow, so one character, a character that dies at the beginning of the fucking game, like literally like 10 minutes into the game, and that's what they're bitching about. Multiple characters have been race swapped. Where? I only saw one, and I forgot that that person was even race swapped. That's so funny. Okay, this list is really, really fucking hilarious. Again, I'm only really talking about games that I'm either like aware of / like have played, because I can't comment on if any of this is like true or not true if I've never played it. So, not gonna comment on ones I've never played. I would be so fucking... I would laugh so hard if Power Wash Simulator was woke. Lottle Not contains subtly pro-climate action messaging. Tasks the player with cleaning up the ocean on an alien world after it has been contaminated by a corporation. Okay, so... I mean, I don't get any of it because I'm not stupid. But... I get when, like, LGBTQ plus characters are, like, put in games and they're badly written. Like, I understand that. Like, some of people's, like, shit. And I get that these people are sexist and racist and homophobic, but they're also, like, against pro-climate action. That's actually a new development for me that I just learned, that these people that are, like, the woke agenda also hate when we're not on a burning, scorching earth because of gas and oil. It's just... Woke is when pick up garbage and recycle. Woke is when clean up ocean. I thought it was just woke is when gay and black people and women, not also clean up ocean. So I learned something new today. They are also against climate change and stuff, activism. Today's overly pro-DEI messaging, out-of-place diversity in a setting clearly based on medieval Europe. Cute makeup, thanks. All I remember from this game is just trying to build my base and, like, defend myself from, like, giant fucking monsters that would just rip into my people. So I guess I missed the fucking diversity and stuff, honestly. So that's on me for focusing on the game mechanics and not the one brown person, probably. I don't know what they're complaining about. The Great Rebellion, dude, this shit is like a fucking steaming cesspool. I feel like they go out of their way to look up, like, LGBTQ plus games and go, put it on this list, it's woke. Oh no, I love you, Colonel Sanders. Okay, but just think, I wonder if they actually played all of these games. I'm really curious if they're just like... In my head canon, they have played all of these games, just some of them they don't understand. So one of these little fucks played I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator, and then had to put it on this list and be like, this is the reason why it's woke, as they're gooning to sexy Colonel Sanders, bro. I'll show you how woke this sexy dating sim for Colonel Sanders is. Buys game. I have played Vampyr. Vampyr's a very good game. Contains overly pro-DEI and subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Historically inaccurate diversity in 1918 England. Multiple minor LGBTQ... Okay. That's what fucking makes no sense to me when these fucking people put this shit on the fucking list. Historically inaccurate diversity in 1918. Do you want to guess what this fucking game is about? Vampyr, do you want to fucking guess? Here, I'll give you a fucking hint. It's about fucking vampires. You know what else isn't historically accurate? For 1918 England? Vampires! Because it's a fantasy game. Stop picking and choosing what you want to be accurate in a non-fucking accurate game. I hate when they do that shit. I hate when they're like, it's not historically accurate. The whole game isn't, because we're fighting demons and vampires and God knows what, and there's a Norse god. Dude, it's crazy, bro. That's the corniest incel shit I've ever seen. In the it's so stupid. Like, pro D, I don't even know what pro DEI, like, what that even fucking means. Messaging? Like, what does that mean? Hey, man, I think we should not kill black people. Woke! What do you mean? Which is crazy, and it's like, dude, the main character of fucking Vampyr, I know what it stands for, I just don't know what they mean by, like, the messaging. Because in Vampyr, like, you play as a doctor that's like, I'm gonna save these people. I'm also a vampire, so I'm gonna figure out who turned me into a vampire. I'm a fucking straight white man, though, and I love this straight white female vampire lady, and then I'm gonna make love to her at the end after I figure out who the fuck turned me into a vampire. That's the whole fucking premise of the game. You're a white man, and you're a doctor, and you help people. Oh yeah, helping people is woke, actually, you're right. Prey. I have played this, very good. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging, multiple LGBTQ plus NPCs. No matter whether the player chooses to be male or female, he/she had a past romantic relationship with a female NPC. So, not really that important to the game. And also, spoiler alert, this is how you know that they didn't, like, completely play the game. Whether the player chooses he/she had a past romantic... No, they didn't. Spoiler alert for Prey. This game's old as shit. The character you play as, you're not actually playing as that character. That character is fucking dead. You're actually one of the aliens that's taking on the looks of the character. So you, as the character you're playing as, has never had a past relationship with anyone. Because you're a fucking alien, actually. So... Also, like, every motherfucker is dead in this game. That's what they focused on when they were fighting giant black swirls of alien mass? Was there's a gay character? Yeah. But their statement's wrong. Your character, your player, never had a romantic relationship with anyone. So, this is not correct. This part is not correct, because you're not playing as the person that you look like. You're playing as a doppelganger. Never dated a woman. Got no bitches. I mean, if there's a game that I know, there will be spoilers for those games. I want you guys to know that. F.E.A.R, not woke. F.E.A.R, okay. F.E.A.R is a series that I fucking love, so I will be talking about this shit for a minute. So F.E.A.R, First Encounter Assault Recon, is about a dude that is a part of this team that is going out to stop this guy that, mind you, there's psychic powers in these fucking games. His name is fucking, I'm so bad with the fucking names. F.E.A.R. And he controls a bunch of clone soldiers that they were gonna use for warfare, because, you know, it's the future. Again, totally not woke or anything, the ethics of cloning and having replica soldiers. He just goes off the rock. He's crazy anyway, so it doesn't matter. And you're, like, tasked to stop him. You end up encountering this, like, little girl. Okay, spoiler alert, that's your fucking mother. Your mother, you find out, was basically raped and forced to fucking give birth because she had strong psychic powers by her dad, and he was trying to make the perfect being. And the F.E.A.R dude that you end up murdering at the end of the fucking game is actually your brother. So, totally definitely not woke. It definitely doesn't talk about how, like, fucked up, like, what happened to this poor little fucking girl in her fucking life. and definitely doesn't kind of commentate on the questionable actions of like military or anything, and like fucking just how they were very inhumane towards this fucking Alma. Yeah, it's definitely not woke. You caught me, bro. Fucking idiots. That's how you know they just go, I shoot, I get gun, I shoot, haha. What story about? Detroit Become Human. I have played this game. It's very good. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Depending on the player's choices, 2 Treka units may be encountered who are revealed to be lesbian lovers. So their only complaint about why Detroit Become Human is woke is because lesbian. But they fail to realize that the whole point of this game is again transhumanism. It's a cyberpunk game. The game, in the universe that this game takes place in, robots have become so advanced, and they're basically slaves to just humans, and they're just products that are to be sold. But they're so advanced that they have their own emotions, and they have their own willpower. And the whole point of the game is you can make choices and get your characters killed off, but one of the, like, storylines that you go through is a bunch of the robots are like, hey man, we want equal rights for, like, us. We deserve equal rights. We have our own feelings. We're not just products. We're not just, you know, your little maids or whatever you want to do with us. We have our own feelings and our own choices, and we want body autonomy. And that's like the big fucking talking point of this whole fucking game. But they don't mention that because they didn't fucking understand the game. So of course they'd only mention the lesbians. Like, this is not slightly woke. By their standards, this is very, very woke. This game is very woke. Also, one of the main characters you play as is brown. So some of these just look like shovelware that they're just like, Zuma Deluxe is not woke. Thank God. Bejeweled 3 is not woke. Thank God. I fucking hope not. There's nothing in them. Oh, it'd be so funny if one of the Bejewels was woke. I have played Fable. I mean, all of this is very true. So I know, right? Fable's only yellow. Yeah, but here's the thing though. Fable Anniversary, you only get to play as a dude. So if it was the other Fables, woke, cause woman. Do they have the other Fables? Whoa! My ex-boyfriend, the space tyrant with a half-naked man being held by another man, is woke? The player character is gay. Features a story about gay characters. I don't think you need a list to determine if this is woke or not, bro. I think if you use your eyes, you can determine. It's funny. Fallout 76. Sorry, I have to play this. They're really pro-LGBT messaging, pride flags, and player icons. Multiple NPCs and interactions, including non-binary NPCs that use they, them. Woke. Dude. Yeah, so what makes Fallout woke is because there's gay people, and not because it's a commentary on how war is bad and it destroys our world, and we should stop tearing up our world for stupid wars. It's definitely never been a commentary on how war is bad, guys. It's definitely just because there's gays. Ooh, Dishonored, Death of the Outsider contains subtly pro. It's only slightly woke, but Dishonored 2 is woke, but Dishonored is just slightly woke. Okay, I have played all of these, so I am able to comment on this. An autograph reveals the player character's bisexual and previously had a lesbian lover. So that's what makes this slightly woke, because the main character... I'm surprised that they didn't complain that the main character is, 1, a woman, and 2, black. Contains overly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging, multiple LGBTQ plus characters, includes 1 who is trans. See, that's how, like, unimportant this stuff is to the overall story, because I don't remember any of that. I'm also surprised they didn't mention how you can be a woman in this game. So, say subtly pro DEI messaging, the DLCs inject females into various groups for the sake of diversity. See the link for the developers' comments. Huh. Again, I don't... It was so, like, not important to the story that I don't remember any of that shit. Like, at all. Well, that's the thing, though. Dishonored, super good games. I liked all of them. Personally, I think Death of the Outsider is good. It was not good enough. It's too short for the price they were charging. It's basically a DLC for Dishonored 2. But they were charging, like, full price like it was a full game. It's not. But it's just so, like... Now, the character being bisexual, I do remember that. But all of this stuff is so on the side that you have to be really looking for it and holding on to that to remember. Because I remember a lot about these games. I really don't remember any of this. I'm gonna be honest. So, the one who's trans, I don't remember a character that was trans in Dishonored 2. And I played it a lot because I have almost all the achievements in it. But that's how, like, addicted and, like, so butthurt they are about this stuff. The second they, like, see anything about it, they, like, obsess over it. Because any, like, normal, rational person would be like, oh, okay. Like, I forgot that Frog Detective had a boyfriend. And I played that game, like, last year. Holy shit! Do you guys fucking remember Pop Tropica? Have you guys ever played that? Reactively remove choice of male or female character and replace it with unlabeled presets. Yeah, it's almost like it's a fucking kid's game. Who fucking cares, dude? They just want the cool outfit. You guys remember Pop Tropica? Here, I'll fucking look it up, you guys. Pop Tropica. You fucking remember this shit? Like... Oh my god, this shit was crazy. I remember doing fucking, like, flips and shit over everything. I can't believe someone listed Pop Tropica on the woke list. Hogwarts Legacy. 1800 Scotland somehow has diverse LGBTQ plus characters. 1800 Scotland is not historically... There's fucking wizards in the game, bro. I don't think it's historically accurate even if you got rid of all the gay people. But maybe I'm crazy for saying that. People do fucking magic in this fucking game, and you're worried because there's gay people in 1800 Scotland? Also, there were gay people back then, you stupid motherfuckers. Let me know what you guys thought was your favorite woke, not woke, or slightly woke game. I would love to hear it and your reasons on why they were woke or not woke.